Hey everybody, I'm Ling. You can find me at lingabson.com. So today I want to talk to you about stress, about anxiety, about what to do when you're worried about something. So the past few days over the Christmas holidays, my daughter, she's 7 years old, and she's been sick with a fever that ranged from around 100 to 103 for the past 4 days. And I've been worried sick. I've been having this anxiety about things that may or may not happen, and I just find myself not able to focus on anything else, not really able to enjoy the Christmas, not really able to enjoy spending time with anybody else. And today it dawned on me that I really need to switch my mind around it, and I realized that's been a technique that I've used for myself for quite a number of years that has been proven very helpful. And I want to share with you today in case, you might find yourself in a similar situation, whether that's stress about work, it could be during the holidays and you're coming back to work and there's something stressful that you have to do. It could be an underperforming employee that you need to deal with in the coming year. It could be maybe your dog parent or cat parent and they're sick, it's worrying. So this technique is called the fear setting exercise. So first, if you have a piece of paper, divide that out into 3 columns. The first column is, what are your fears? What are the things you're worried about? So for example, for myself is, I'm just worried that my daughter will keep getting that fever, just not feeling well. It pains me to see her unwell. And then the second column would be, for each of these fears, what's the worst case scenario? So you really get your mind to think about what's the worst thing that could happen based on that fear. So in the same example, my worst case scenario is, instead of a viral infection, it could be bacterial infection, that I should have brought her to the doctor sooner, things like that. That she may need antibiotics, or she may need a visit to a hospital because it's maybe underlying there's a different condition. So these are my worst fears. So the third column is, now that you've written out your fears, you've written out your worst case scenarios, the third column is, what are some things you can do to prevent those worst case scenarios from happening? So some of the things I thought of is, okay, so I'm gonna go get vitamin D, probiotics. I'm gonna make sure she gets enough vegetables in her, spinach in her. I'm gonna make sure I monitor her closely with the thermometer. I'm gonna make sure she gets the fluids that she needs. I'm gonna make sure that she's sitting upright. She's making sure her cough isn't worse. So that column is, what are some things you can prevent the worst case scenario from happening? What are some things you can do now to prevent those things from happening? And then the next column is, all right, your worst case scenario has happened. What can you do? What's some mitigation that you can do? So as an example, same example again. All right, she's not getting well. So the things I can really recover from out of that worst case scenario is, you know what, my husband is home. I'll have somebody to help me. We're gonna tag team on this. We're gonna go to the hospital if need be. We will figure things out. We just need to make sure we keep a close eye on her, but we will figure it out. So this thought process is really to help you rationalize some of your fears. Really write it down. What are some of the worst case scenarios? What are some things you can do now to prevent the worst case scenarios from happening? And to really think about, okay, if your worst case scenarios have happened, what are you going to do about it? So this helps you to feel a little bit at ease, okay? You have a plan in place, and chances are those worst case scenarios won't happen. So I hope this video is helpful for you and ease your worry, ease your stress a little bit. And share this with someone who needs to hear this today. You can find me at lingabson.com. Thanks. Bye now.